Hello, we return for episode 2 on this 09 Silverado with the 6.2 and the 6-speed that's getting all the major rehab work. If you guys caught the first video, we've got the whole bottom of this truck disassembled, taken out, transmission's hanging out of it, it's over there. Anthony's over there hanging out, waiting on me to get out of the way. Steering gear's hanging out, and we've got some new fuel lines hanging out. So we're trying to fabric cobble these doorman replacement flexible braided fuel lines into position. If you guys didn't catch that first video, what we had found here on our initialized inspection is somebody had hacksawed the fuel line apart and stuck in these little filter things in here, and the thing was leaking fuel everywhere, so we had to put all nice brand new super high quality stainless steel braided fuel lines in it. We are seriously having a Monday. He's got to go change his shorts now, or his pants. The fuel came out of the fuel line and splooged all over everything. Yeah, he's covered in fuel. We just got here, man.
The essence of man.
The essence of man. Yeah, it's all over your lap. Yeah. Hi, Rob. You're on the internet.
It just so happened I needed a little get the glue off my door.
Really?
Of course.
Now that's recycling right there. Thanks, brother. Hey, you gotta come back and clean the rest of this up, though. You touched it last, all right? All right, so anyway, we're trying to dig these fuel lines out. Anthony's changing his pants. The vapor line is coming out too. That's for the emission system, because we have another one that plugs into the canister back there. So, well, the only thing that's kind of the hard part here is this ABS pump is capturing the those lines. So let's unbolt this unit. I think the bolts are through the holes in the frame rails. Yeah. Looks like some 13s in there. Right, 13 millimeters of socket here. Yeah.
I always feel good when
Ah!
No, you got it.
I got it too. It got me. It is Monday. We are definitely having a case of the Mondays, and this is a particularly horrific Monday because we were here Saturday and Sunday. I'm on my 8th day straight. 5, 6, 7, yeah. You should be loose. I bet you there's another one on top.
No,
Is there a bolt up top?
No, it's loose.
Okay, all right. If you have a plastic clip in there, let's just tear it off the frame and get rid of it. Yeah, delete it, because we won't be able to put those flexi lines through those connectors. Right. Let me get you a trim tool over here. I have one in the box.
The box.
Watch it, go right behind it.
Gentlemen, thank you.
See you, Roberto.
Yes, sir. Morning, thank you.
you're welcome, Rob.
Try that.
Monday.
Yeah, Monday. All right, pull the pump back, and I'll pull these down. We should just cut them off. They're already cut off at this point, right? Yeah, let's cut that one. This
Everything
one.
else is...
I just don't want to get more fuel on me. There we go.
Watch your head, watch your head.
Yep. You come around here, I'll hold the business in so it doesn't get fluids on me.
Now what am I stuck on?
So you're stuck on Monday. What's in there now? No. Wiring harness? Yeah. All right, pull that down. Pull it down, pull it down. There. Goodbye, you nasty conglomeration of hoses and things. Oh wait, no.
Oh, we need the sensor.
We need the sensor. We're not goodbye yet. We're close. Which one is it? 16s or 17s?
16.
All right. Unclickage. So the Dorman kit came with this little T-fitting business here with a new O-ring on it, and this connects 2 pieces of those braided fittings in order to tap in for the, I think that's a fuel pressure sensor, something of that nature. I would assume it's pressure. Click. Okay, this one's the vapor line, so we're going over here.
You could probably run it.
Should we run it under the pump like the other side?
Or
you
either
think?
that or through...
I'm good with behind it.
Okay.
It fits really well. I like that. It's clean and it's kind of factory, so we'll go with that. So this is gonna come back here and it's going to meet up. I need a little bit more.
That's all I got.
You got any more?
That's
No?
all I got.
It's gonna have to meet up over here to the vapor canister. Let's take it out from behind the pump just in case we need that extra slack. We'll just sling it over top and zip tie it on when the rest of it's put together. What do you say? Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just file this in for the, we're gonna deal with this later section. That's good. Stick that in there too. And then that one, I need to get this guy plugged into it. So let's plug her in. Snap, crackle, pop. We'll stick that up there for now. And then there's another piece, the third piece, that's gonna connect our tank right here. It's supposed to plug in here and it'll connect over here to that sensor. We'll hook this up last after we hang that vapor canister back in. Yeah, we'll do that later. So this can just live right here for now. Good to go. Okay, all right, back in the back of this engine here, let's lose the rear cover. That encompasses our crankshaft seal and some other goodies. New bolts for me. Oops, throwing bolts in. That's fine. 60% success. All right, let's get behind this thing. Now, the last time I pried one of these off, it shot oil all over me in the face. It was, yeah, look at that. It likes to fire right out at you. That's the lubricity, the money shot. There you go. Yeah, we got a leaker. Okay. See, this is what leaks on these LS engines. It's not so much the seal around the crank, it's this business right here. That guy likes to leak everywhere. Okie dokes, new cover, new gasket, and new rear seal coming into position here. So we're gonna throw two of these bolts in. Dorman gave us some new ones so they're shinier. That's how you know they're good. We're gonna take these two new ones, throw those in the top so it locates the cover. Here, let's get some oil for this. Puppies are barking. Get this up. Ow, ow, I just pinched my finger, that hurt. Hand hammer. Go. Let's get it located. Fasteners, hook it up, and I need to find what I just, oh, Anthony, will you hand me that quarter gun over there? Thank you, good sir. It was far away, we left it. Just gonna run down some fasteners here. So, the thing about these is the oil pans, the front cover and the rear cover, they all work together to create the seal. And I'm not going to apply final torque to any of these fasteners right here until that oil pan is in position. Because once the pan is in and bolted to the bottom of the block, that's going to set the ride height, so to speak, of these other two covers. I think the front cover might have a set of dowel pins, but this one is just sort of free floating. So it's gonna rely on strip threads, not really. It's gonna rely on centering using its gasket, and it's gonna also rely on spacing from the oil pan itself. So what I'm getting at is if you do it wrong, you can actually do this wrong. For example, let's say I have this down too far and I tighten it, then I go to put the oil pan on, it can actually cause the pan to sit at the bottom at an angle and there'll be a gap here and it'll leak oil everywhere. And then you have to do it again. It's embarrassing. So we have to keep that in mind later. These are non-torqued fasteners. Non-clicks. Hey, check this out. So, remember we were talking earlier in that first video about these flattened out O-rings on the oil pickup? Look at that guy. That's flat as a pancake. Look at the new one. It's round, which is the antithesis of a pancake. So we're gonna change that one out. Look, it's even stained with the color of the original red one. See it? See the red on there? That's pretty cute. Yeah, that's no good. This will blow your engine up right here. 59-cent O-ring that they charge $8 for.
That's the one that happened on my old truck. Remember I was telling you about yesterday?
Yep. Yeah, that's off our pickup tube down here. Oh, I was tinkering with these hoses and I came up with the cleanest installation ever for a set of flexi hoses. Look at that. Sensor connects, got the tank side and then the engine side. It's coming along. Okay, we're over here at my tool cart with the engine oil pan, and we need to drill into this pan because the old gasket here, it's a aluminum gasket with some rubber injected into it, and they have riveted this gasket onto the pan. So you have to drill the rivets out here and here to get the gasket off. Just do the drill. I don't need to add any oil to it. It's already pre-lubricated. That one's out. Next. That one's out. Gasket gone. All right, let's decrustify this a little bit. Get rid of all the nasty. I was gonna throw this in the parts washer, but it's been drained. So we can get all the oil and stuff out of it. It was getting pretty nasty, so I'm kind of down a parts washer until my 5-gallon bucket of cleaning solution shows up. So we're back to the brake clean again. We're gonna get all this nasty out of here and rinse her out. Look at all that sludge in the bottom of that pan. That's bad. That's real bad. We just saved this engine's life, you guys. Okie dokie. So we've been mining for sludge in the bottom of this oil pan. We found all kinds of like solidified, dried up, impacted sludge. Like it's just a powder of nasty engine contaminants. So we got all that stuff cleaned out, blew it out with some air. We cleaned off the gasket surface everywhere, and then threw the gasket in position here. And then I put in 2 fasteners here and here to hold that gasket on while we get her bolted to the bottom of the truck. So we're gonna bust out a tube of sealant and get some sealant in the appropriate areas, and we're gonna get that pan back up and bolted on. We're now entering the reassembly phase, and Crimson is here to help us. Right, baby puppy? She's like, nah, never mind. All right, a little bit of wipe action here to get rid of the drizzly drips. Goodbye, oil drips. I'll come in with some sealant. This is the, I'm putting sealant here on the area between the timing cover and the engine block. And my sealant just self-sealed. Hang on, cut, fail. And pocket screwdriver for the win. You gotta get in there and poke it around and kind of wallow that hole out some to get the sealant to start coming back out. Yeah, see, it did it again. Here, there. We're just gonna go around the problem. Sealant tubes are sacrificial. This is how it goes. A little bit right up in there. It's probably more than I needed, but we're good. Okay, Anthony's up front throwing some schmoo on the front corner. On the front corner there. Doggies are dogging, and we're bringing in an oral pan. Kinda. Oh, it's getting stuck on that pickup tube in there. I got the lube on me. Do you? Yeah, it was dripping off the transmission lines over here. These 2 tranny lines are getting me soaked. There, I'm in. Are you ready? Yeah. You got your sealant there? All right, we just go bring it straight up. And I have bolts on either side to locate us. Hold it right there. All right, left side bolts in, and the right side. Oh, that one doesn't want to turn. Hang on, let me get another one. I can't get that one to thread up. I think that one hooked up. Anthony, here's one for you. Get that one up on the front side there, sir.
The one in the corner?
Yep. I'll go fetch the little electric gun. Let me get the ratchet. It goes on and on and on and on. No, no, no.
Alright, that one's started. You want to put another one underneath
Yep. Yeah, go ahead and start putting them in. A little hasty. I usually don't tighten these down until they're all in, but I know that these ones will line up. It's a do as I say, not as I do type of deal. All right, so you guys remember I was talking about making sure this is aligned. So real quick, what I want to do is I'm going to kind of break these loose a little bit, tighten these bolts down, and that's going to kind of cinch these guys together and create the seal right here. Okay, so like what we talked about earlier, I'm going to take these loose a little bit here on the cover. That way I can tighten up these two bolts in the pan, and that's going to draw these two pieces together to create the seal here on the back. That's the important seal. You don't get that one sealed tight, you're gonna leak oil everywhere.
You're gonna be in here again doing it.
And you're gonna have to do it again. And that would be bad. Okay. We're not going for full torquage, we just want contact. Did you see how that whole thing just went up? Did you see that? It went up about 1/16 of an inch. There. So now the pan is flush on the block. Now the cover is torqued down to the pan. See that right there? Yep, that's our seal. A little more right there. Now, this is set to the exact torque spec required for these specific fasteners here. It's electronic, self-calibrating. We'll torque wrench these later. Okay, on the passenger side here, we're gonna get the perimeter bolts tight on the sides and the front. Fix. There we go. Nice. Let's get the other side here.
Going with it. Ready to tighten the bolts down here, and then I'll be able to.
Yo, can you move that hose right there? It's,
Yes, sir.
it's tearing me up. I just don't have. Saw that sealant get squishy. I'm good.
I got these two bolts out here. And then I can do those.
One out back. Clickage. Nice. I think we've got a couple, two in the front, don't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's cinch, what are we doing now? We're cinching down the cover, yeah? See it move? There's gonna be like one guy in the comments who's like, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
I saw it.
I saw it. It's, you know, it's actually hard to see on camera.
It is.
Because I'm moving the camera because I don't strap it to my face. Let's try it again. I'll move a little bit. There. Switch guns to the pre-calibrated impact gun. You gotta get that one.
I gotta waddle with that one.
The rest are on you, man. I'm backing out of your way. That's your side. You do that side. Okay, we're coming around back to the back. Let's get that flywheel back on. We got her staged up down here on the floor. Now, some people really like this and some people don't. And I'm in the camp where I'm kind of in the middle on Loctite on certain things. But I know that you guys like to go "Ree" when I don't use it, so we're gonna throw some blue Loctite on these guys. I mean, there's arguments either direction for it, I suppose. One argument's laziness. The other argument's overkill. And then counter argument is security, like fastener security, things of that nature. So here, how are we gonna do this? Goes there. Line it up. Witness marks aren't telling me where I think this is supposed to go. Seems to have too much corrosion. I'm gonna line this hole up here with that hole right there and we're gonna call it good. Solenoid.
It's a solenoid.
It's definitely a solenoid. Not a solenoid. 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 What is wrong with us?
I don't know.
This is a trauma response, people. That's what this is.
That's exactly what
It's like when Dustin Hoffman was riding with Tom Cruise in the Straight 8 Fireball 8 going 97X.
Yeah.
Bam! The future of rock and roll. 97X. Bam! The future of rock and roll. 97X. Bam! The future.
And we are in.
What size was those? 17?
What?
They are now.
Oh, flywheel?
Yeah. This is 16. Ding! Solenoid.
Solenoid.
97X. Bam. I think that's still the wrong size. I can't get the right size socket to save my life. Solenoid. Okay, now an artist will always autograph their work here, so first thing we're going to do is try to paint marker with an empty paint gun. Come on now, look, it's almost there. Maybe it has a faulty solenoid. Here we go.
Valve.
Check valve. It's a solenoid valve. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. That one's been torqued and that one's been torqued. We torque wrench these when you guys weren't looking. That one, that one, that one, and we autograph. Always sign your work. You wanna go at it?
I gotta put my signature.
Next guy coming in. Solenoid. All right. Oh, you're a grumpy technician today.
I always used to put those on oil filters.
Is that your Monday face?
Yep.
That's the Monday face. Solenoid. Okay, it is 6-speed transmission 30. Let's put this over here. Get it out of the way for now. Spin her around and drive it back in. Beautimous. Rolling, rolling. No, I'm not going to pressure wash the case on this transmission. I realize that that's kind of gross looking and a little dirty, but that's just, it is what it is. There we go. All right, transmission coming up. With any good fortune, put that there. With any good fortune, those torque converter bolts are going to line right up.
It should.
Probably not. Nah, we did move the crank a little. Hang on, we're running into stuff here. We're hitting. Might need to pull this sway bar down more out of the way. Keep going up. You're good. Seems our configuration is slightly
I'm hitting free.
unconfigured. We need to go driver side some. Bring it that way. We're way off. Need to go left an inch and go ahead and start bringing her up. We got a couple more inches moving up to go. Hold it. All right. let's get the dipstick tube set up real quick.
Yeah, because that's the one thing that we always forget.
Yep, every time. Okay, we got the Bandit onto the oil pan here. Run the motor up so it becomes a waterfall.
That's all the coolant that was sitting in the back.
Yeah, well now it's going to the front of the engine. So now we have a built-in waterfall, so our property values just went up. That's good. It's a Florida thing. That's what we do here. So now we'll go back up some more, and I think we're about lined up. We need to come to the right half an inch. Go forward some, push her forward.
I need to go up.
Yeah, bring it up. And you're on her. Forward, push forward. Need to go up a little bit. It's about. Yeah, give it one more like quarter pump up. You're in. That's it. This side's in. Good, good, good. Let me start a bolt on this side. Where'd they go?
Transmission bolts?
Yeah.
They're...
Dun, 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 dun.
Good question.
They're here somewhere.
I thought that one was a pulley, right?
Nobody knows the. Oh yeah, they're right where we won't lose it. No, no sir, that's not it.
That's not it.
That's a back cover bolt we don't need. They're big ones.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Farstener located.
Did the torque converter hole line up?
I don't know, I didn't look yet. But I can still turn the torque converter with my finger if they don't line up. I think we had turned the crankshaft, to tell you the truth. So they probably won't line up. Okay, there's one. That guy's in.
But that's gonna go over the exhaust.
Just trying to reroute it. I say zip tie it to these lines over here, because I don't see why it needs to go on that side of the transmission. We're talking about the vent pickup filter for the evap system. There's a extra long reroute for it to keep dust out of the intake, and they had it going on that side of the transmission, but we feel that to be kind of stupid. So I think we should just put it right over here.
Run it up like this.
Yep. Well, anyway, so we have this trans bolted in, dropping wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling jack stands out, and we're gonna throw the cross members back in, and then get the exhaust going. I think that's what's next. Oh, and the front end. Yep. Yeah, we got a lot to do.
We got to figure out how we're gonna route these.
Here, that's gonna stay right where I have that. That fits kind of nice. We need to tuck this in that hole, and then I need a light too. No one can see what we're doing.
I like how you looked at me when you said that.
We'll tuck this in here, and then zip tie them in. That other one, put this other one back in there. Yeah, go under all these wires and stuff. We'll stick this like in that bracket and zip tie it up as best we can. I think that's the cleanest way to install this. Yeah, I can't do it. Can't bend that tab down by myself. Yeah, zip ties will be our friend here for sure. But yeah, that's kind of how it's gonna go, I think. We'll clean it up in a minute. We'll get that last. Okay, back on the front again. We're getting some of this other miscellaneous stuff kind of set up here, cam sensors and whatnots, and I think I'll go ahead and throw the starter and the torque converter bolts in if you want to get the steering gear thing. Or no, yeah, you can do the steering gear. There's your bolt. The other one's up top. Two big ones are there, and I'll get the starter and whatnot back here. Because actually I can't do the starter yet because we need the crank gear in to turn the crank over. Yeah, we're
getting ahead of ourselves.
We're crossing our streams pretty hardcore, man. It's not working out. Pull your bolt out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I have my top one touching. I have the top one threading. That was threaded. Okay, yeah, I'm threaded here. Let me get my big old big gun. You got a 24 socket near you? Those big ones? 27 socket near the big ones? Nah. What's really weird, darling?
When Rob was here, we were talking about something we hadn't seen in like almost a year.
Yeah.
And then his wife called or texted me like 2 months later, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I
Really?
Like probably 6.
The world's a strange place and it's super small.
Isn't that weird?
That's a phenomenon worth observing. I got this one there, buddy. Click. Nice.
It's in.
It's in. Cool. So here, while I'm looking for something to do, I guess we can take this engine cross member and put that back. It's gonna go up here using partial hand hammer. It's okay, I got padding. See that? Stay right there. Soft blow. Okay. Take one of the bolts. Good. Take another one of the bolts. Throw it on the ground. I threw it on the ground. Take another one of the bolts. And not know where I'm going with it. Another.
I think now I'm getting somewhere.
You're getting some traction going on that thing? Crank bolt was giving him a real hard time. They do that on occasion. Okay, so
Enough to get our bolt in there.
yeah. So we've got that guy set up. So let's take the jack down off the trans. Do that. Now we have clearances. We can get this thing out of the way. Goodbye. Roll back. Walmart style. And the other bolt that I dropped over here. Nice. Let us engage the inclined plane on the crossmember bolts.
I won't punch in the face.
Please don't. Hey, you know that, right? An inclined plane wrapped around a cylinder. What did we create? A bolt. This battery hasn't been charged in a month. So we've got her bolted in, cross members in here. Now, I believe it's a good time to go ahead and get that exhaust Y pipe in position. Then we can raise this trans up some, get the back cross member in, and after that we'll throw the drive shaft in. We're nearing completion on this bad boy. Let's go back to the pipe here. Big old pipe coming in. Now, I've already got the gaskets in place up there, so I just need to slide this in and have it all meet up. Got the studs on the left. Tight squeeze. Boom. What are you doing? Something's hanging me up. Ah, it's the exhaust pipe in the back. I got it. There. There, got it. Woohoo. Okay, sway bar is next. It's just kind of dangling down here, so we'll run the 4 bolts up into the bottom of the frame, re-secure the sway bar here. I tightened up the nuts on the exhaust already. That one's in. Next side. strong side. Fixed it, yeah. Anyway, strap coming in. Good to go. Okay, now cross member time. Okay, getting the jack stand back out again to pick up the trans, because this pipe's kind of hanging down low and the transmission mount is going to interfere with the cross member, so we got to give it a little bit more up. Piece of wood right there. Go ahead and raise her on up. Couple inches there. Now we can get that cross member set up. Okay. There's a hole right there for the transmission mount to go in. Maneuver this guy up. Throw the bolts in it. Some folks are real sticklers on which direction these bolts go through. I don't find it to be a huge deal. So I install them as a matter of convenience, as long as you can get a tool on either side of them. Some of them, they're kind of interference fit on the exhaust pipe and they have to go in this direction. Some of them go the other way. Here's my bolt, there it is. But I'm a creature of symmetry, so since those went in pointing from the back, these ones will also go in from the back. There we go. Yes, a creature of symmetry. Should put that on a t-shirt. I identify as a creature of symmetry and balance. I'm a Libra, that's what's up. That's how we roll. Here, let's make these tight next. Slippage. Oh, that was loud. What? Ah? There we go. That one on this side next. Seriously? There we go. The gun didn't fit right in here. Exhaust flange bolt time. In the back. Excellent. Transmission mount. That guy's in. All right, drive shaft time. We'll throw the drive shaft in, then I'll throw this fuel tank cover back on. Then we gotta let it down so Anthony can chuck that water pump back in. Oh, at some point we need to put that starter and flywheel bolts on too. Remember that? Forgot all about that.
Well, we ain't going anywhere.
Is that, Eric, guide the end of my tip there in if you would, my good man.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to bang the shaft on the member here so it doesn't put a dent in it. There we go. That's good. And this one. Here, rotate me. Can you turn it? Or did we put it in park yet? Yeah, give me 90 degrees. There. All right, push her forward. Wait, back up. Forward. Forward more. Back forward. There you go. We got it. She's in. She's in there. All right. No problem. Let's throw some 11s in this unit. I don't think you're gonna get those ones. Yeah. You're not gonna get them in, sir. We gotta tighten it and spin it round, round, baby. Round, round, right, round. Round, round.
Like a record, baby.
Like a record, round, round. Yeah.
It's starting to look like a truck again.
It is. I'd like it to look like a truck that's all done out in the parking lot.
Did you already plug in those 2 sensors?
Hey, yeah, I need you to grab one that hard to get to flange manifold bolt up top at 15.
Okay.
I didn't tighten that one yet. I'll take that. Time to make it go tight like a tiger. Tiger tight. Oh, look, a little spider just ran by. I'm gonna call him he's the drive shaft spider. Yeah, that will hold it. Remember, I gotta hold the shaft while I twist the little spinny bits in there. There we go, one side. Flip her around. There's that spider again. See him? He's trying to run away, but we're gonna catch him. Oh, there he goes. Aha! He wasn't the end of this. I know. I'm a little kid inside playing with spiders. Anthony, do you find it peculiar that I'm back here playing with a drive shaft spider?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. I need like a set of checks and balances to make sure my sanity remains on the level, you know? Except the thing about crazy people, they don't know they're crazy. But if you're a crazy person and you think you might be crazy, by definition, you're not actually crazy. Because crazy people can't determine whether or not they in fact are crazy or not. Right?
True.
That's what I think. I heard that somewhere. Psychotherapy or something like that. Not really. I've never experienced court-ordered psychotherapy before. Clickage. There we go. Got that one. Fuel tank shield bolts next. That's a 13. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was the 15. Failure of guesstimations. That's fine though.
2 millimeter difference.
I can accept what happens when I make an estimate error. I accept it with full responsibility. Shamelessly. And then we move on. What I don't do is double down and lie about it. Pickage. Cool. All right, shaft is in, that's tight, this is in. We need to zip tie this stuff up and make it routed properly. We got an oil filter. We have, I put the tie rods on. We need to let it down and nail out the water pump and the control arms. Yep, yeah, let's let her down. Oh no!
Start.
We gotta get the bolts in, yeah. Hey, what are these for? Starter, I'm dumb, yep. Yeah, we need torque converter bolts. Okay, going back in, torque converter bolts. Right, so looking in there, there's my hole. I need you to go just a little bit clockwise if you would, sir. That's probably right on the money. Yeah. Uh-oh, flashlight turn. I'm turning the torque converter. Coolant just dripped into my eyeball. That sucked. All right, there's the hole. And there's the bolt. The coolant is still in my eyeball. It's right here on my nose. Suffering is real. Okay, man, go ahead and start turning it, and we'll thread the next one in. Spin her around. Yep, keep it going. Here, I think you're good. None of these are tight yet. Okay, that one's. Let me spin it down real fast, and then we'll go to the next one. All right, go ahead and turn it around. There it is, right there.
Right on my money.
I'm gonna need a little bit more. Keep going a little further.
So I wasn't right on the money.
You were super duper close. Hold it right there. It's gonna want to turn clockwise. You can let it go. It goes. All right, you ready? All right, turn it. Next one again. That one's tight.
Ready?
Yep. Just go ahead and send her. Round, 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 right, round. Keep her going. Hold, you're coming up on it. A little bit more, a little more, a little more. Keep going. A little more. Hold it right there. Give me a little bump. Right there. You're on it. I won't hit you in the face.
Hit yourself in the face.
Torque. Turn it. Tinka, 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 tink. All right, I see it. A little bit more. A little more. A little more. Hold it. A little more. That's good. That's it. We're done. I got it. Okay, let's toss that starter in real quick, and then we'll let her down and get this top side stuff squared away. Sock it down. Hit. All right, boys, we have time lapsed ahead into the future, probably about an hour and a half. We got all the front end stuff back together, tie rod, control arms, oil pans in, cross members, front ends back together, crank pulley, water pump. We need to get that bottom plate back on and then chuck some fluids in this unit, and we're ready to fire it back up. I think we're about ready to rock and roll. Sweet.
There's no E-Series. If you guys want some Amsoil, just click on the link down there in the description.
That's my link. You just you just promoted my dealer link, not yours. Ha.
My dealer link.
No, mine's in the description.
Mine will be in my description.
Mine's in my description.
Mine's in my description.
We're dueling Amsoil dealers. That's a conflict of interest. Somebody's fired.
And then we're gonna add some coolant.
Coolant.
And
Look,
then
our audience, my audience can see your audience. Look, they're looking at each
My
other.
audience can see your audience.
That's funny.
that's gonna
Pouring
be tricky.
things. I know.
Pouring things.
Pouring
in the hole.
things. Glug. Glug.
Yeah, look at that. Gets the good stuff.
My BG funnel can't handle all the Amsoil. It's overflowing.
It's overflowing.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, gulp, 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 gulp. Gulp, oh, going everywhere.
Poke an air hole in the funnel so it drains faster. Judo stab! That was like when I caught the ping pong ball the other day.
That was epic.
2 quarts out of this one. Hang on, do it. Oh, there we go. Tell me when that's 2 quarts, okay?
Close enough. How close was it?
You were halfway there. It's 50%. We're gonna be about 4 ounces shy because that filter I put on is a bigger one than the factory. Nope. Yeah, that's good enough for now. We're gonna throw some coolant in there, right? Here, let's
Look, it's still going. It's still going.
nice. Funnelized pouring things. Throw some of this yellow coolant in here.
Oh look, it's full. I took a shower in it earlier.
Connector. Alright. We need a 10 again. I'll get more coolant if you get that battery terminal. What do you say?
I'll do the battery terminal.
What do you say? Then I'll go get some coolant. I guess I think we're about close enough. Let's go ahead and reach on in there and fire this thing up, man. I think we're good for engine starting sequence. Yeah, battery's on, we're fluid connected, all that stuff. Yeah, fire it up. Wait, you know what we didn't do? We did not put the transmission in park and connect the shift cable.
All right, we're gonna hold off on starting.
Yeah, we're not starting it, just in case. I knew there was something. I knew it, and we just walked around. We did a whole walkthrough down there. I knew there was something. Okay. Back under, not setting the locks because we're unsafe.
Look at that, right there.
Yeah, here, let's put it in park.
All that.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, wait, nope.
I already put the little clippy
you put the
thing
clip
in.
in?
I got the clippy thing earlier. Yes, sir. Sure did. Okay, back down again. Okay, back on the ground. Let's fire it back up. I'm gonna do the honors this time. I'm going in, dropping flashlights. Reach through that steering wheel there. Starting the engine. Oh yeah, there's always that scary moment. Okay. Doesn't sound that hot, but yeah. Yeah, but it's got oil pressure, so I'm good with that.
hesitant there.
She got quiet. We're good. And now the belt starts up. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, you think I'm gonna be quiet? Nah.
Smoking down there. Yep.
Alrighty. Okay, folks, I think we're good here. She's about all ready to rock and roll. We have some tidbitty little knick-knack items to finish up, but this bad Batman mobile is all set. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out right now. We have nothing more to offer you on this particular unit. As always, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this this undertaking in the comment section down below. Feel free to engage that like and subscribe button while you're down there. And most importantly, if you want to watch something else, just click this in-screen link up here in the top left-hand corner, or down here, or over here, or anywhere on this last little screen area here, and it'll take you to another one of my videos. That way you do not miss out on any additional entertainments. So again, and as always, thank you for watching, and have yourself a fantastic day. See you guys later in a video, in a Monday, in a Batmobile Chevrolet, in a transmission.